Hello, hello. That was Clockwork by Little Tommy J, a Sexy Brutale remix. Sexy Brutale is a sick indie game that if you've not played, you should check out. This is what I'll say about that. I should have booted up the game! Oh no, I had so much time to kill today too. That's not true, but I had a few extra minutes than I normally do. I set myself up for anyway. It's fine. But yes, I'm here. Hello, hi. Now we have to deal with the shaders compiling. Alas. Everything else seems to be good. It's not that big of a deal. Played this game recently. Did pretty good recently. Excited to jump back in. Been doing some gaming. Played some Silk Song prior to this. It went pretty well. I was worried. .11. My worries were unfounded. I got a lot done in an hour and a half. So let's hope I can do something similar here. Haha, if you may recall, we're fighting the Weasel, which, as far as I can tell, is an optional boss. They got an HP bar at the bottom of the screen. They say some lines, but they don't lock the doors, so you can just run past them. But we're not gonna run past them. This is our warm-up. The Robber Weasel. Okay. Fine with that. Take a heal.
In a city where everything is upside down, the strong rule, not the wise.
In a city where everything's upside down, nothing's upside down. Wait a minute. They were on fire. Just need a couple backstabs, which you need. And also not to make any mistakes. It's fine. Already feeling better than I was at the end of the stream yesterday. On that one attempt. Let's hope we can at least keep doing some decent engagements here and set them on fire again. I'm gonna delay this ad. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. There we go. Or rather, I didn't click the button. Alright, run it back. The run back has been completed. That sucks. Got a little hasty. Damn. Oh. Did I not press the button once? Is that only the second death? I feel like there's a bit more. I'll press it again. I think 3 sounds right already. Considering how short of a run back it is and how quick of a boss death it is. Either way, this fight's not gonna... it's not gonna be like a minute and a half if I can just do everything. I've only had 2 deaths. Okay. Thank you for keeping track, Brack, because this, like, you know me. I'm an overachiever. Thank you. Oh, god damn. It just feels like it should have been more.
You ought to give to the needy.
Oh. I was trying to get behind her. Was I... Wait, I did the normal parry? Or normal grind? I thought I did the red grind. It was in my mind, man.
You ought to give to the needy.
Can you lose what you never had in the first place? That's the question. Oh, goddamn.
Never gets old.
I will say, like, I said I did pretty well in when I was playing Silksong earlier. I definitely had some bad deaths. That's just part of playing the game, I feel like. Let's try to keep those to a minimum. Actually use this time.
You lost, little lamb. Hand over all you got.
$11.55 is some decent numbers.
You ought to give to the needy. Distance on the rich never gets old.
Alright. The white bar agreed. Never gets old. Saw that white bar and I was immediately had to go for the charge R2. Hey, Tiger on the YouTube. Hope you're doing well. I'm
You lost, little lamb.
starting the stream and running my face repeatedly against this boss here. An optional boss, I'm gonna emphasize. Oh my god.
Never gets old.
So yeah, that's how I'm gonna spend the next little bit. That this boss doesn't seem so bad. I just need to, as the kids say, lock in. Brack with the tiger emote in Twitch chat. Hyper Tiger. I didn't realize they had my uncle's branding on Twitch already. That's crazy. It's a little angrier than his is though. Red with anger. There's an emote for everything.
You lost, little lamb. Hand over all you got.
Okay. Hey, Isnova02 with the fire in chat. Thank you for the follow. Okay, cool.
Never gets old.
Ugh. Once you get caught in a combo, it's really hard to recover. That's for sure. And I don't think this boss is going to be too tough, but the fact that I have such low stamina is going to be the real issue. It's balancing how much offense I can put out. Although I recognize I'm not putting out any offense in the current moment. What I need to be doing is fishing for backstabs. We need to pretend this is Dark Souls 1. Because for some reason that's like a heavy influence on the PvP quote-unquote combat in this game.
Hand over all you got.
Just need to do that repeatedly. And then you'll win the fight. See, like I can get one there if I fish it out properly. Or here. See?
Welcome to the city of the future.
See, that's what happens though. I lose a little bit HP, try to go for the back step to heal, and then that means I have no stamina. They hit me. I'm staggered. GG. It's a good attempt. We are gonna need like At least 5 backstabs, it feels like. Run it back, run it back. At least it's a quick run back. What if this boss takes 400 deaths? Listen. It won't. If it does, then I'm not sure about my endeavors here. Oh no. Brack, you put a curse on me. Part of the problem I'm gonna recognize as well is their attacks have not only like decent tracking, because they're like player attacks, they also have like capability for like closing distances. They have some rush attacks, I guess. Some lunging attacks. One of which is a red jumping attack, which is like something the player does not have. And it like closes the gap like crazy. Doesn't seem to use it too often. Again, the fire's gonna go a long way. We're gonna need like 5 backstabs though. Hey, Lucas on YouTube. Hope you're doing well. Oh, and Miss Murder. Welcome, welcome, y'all. Hopefully I won't just die repeatedly. But that's what this stream kind of is, so... Run it back, run it back. They're like taunting me. They're like trying to... Oh my gosh. Trying to burn out my fire. I only got one of those. Oh wow, I see. Did you ping the Discord? I appreciate it. Thanks for the support. I figure if I'm gonna self-promo in your Discord, it's gonna be for a good reason, rather than just any old stream. But I do, you know, appreciate the sentiment. Because really, do I want people coming here to witness this? Again, I'm gonna emphasize, I can run past this enemy, I don't have to fight this. That said, if I run past the enemy, I'm fighting something worse. So, you know, I'm picking my poison a little bit. This is Lies of P, Lucas. It is a Dark Souls-like game. Oh, I thought I had the backstab there again. See, that's what you need to do. You need to get some parries in there. That, unfortunately, felt like a, a hit confirm, because I recognize I did not parry the knife, but I tried real hard to parry that red attack. You keep reading Rubber Weasel. They sure be bouncing me off real quick. You can ask them to leave. That's not what I'm saying, but I recognize this is not exactly the most entertaining of streams for, you know, for your audience, I guess, because, you know, your audience especially focuses on the chat engagement, and I can't really be like, you know, all right, log in, folks. Although I'll be honest, I'm not sure that's in my wheelhouse in the first place. But I do like the idea of doing community stuff. But as it is for the most part, I'm just streaming to my friends, so community stuff is just hanging out with my pals. Okay. Calm down. We're not getting this fire proc for sure. I went for the greedy charge R2 for no reason. I mean, so did she. I tried to go for the backstab, it didn't work out. Okay, good parry. We needed that for many reasons. Okay. Brack is here for the lore and the stories in Twitch chat. Hey, thanks for swinging by, Lucas. I appreciate it. And yeah, I like Fortnite, but I mostly play as a convenience for other people. So if they want to hang out, I'll be like, okay, we'll play some Fortnite, because that's a thing. I did update it again, I think last night, so maybe I'll log into the stream at some point this week. Try to anyway. I think I have plans later. I know you're streaming later in the evening, which is why I decided to do this stream now. I wasn't sure. This is a good new attempt. I tried to run behind her, but I parried the first, but not the second. Oh, she was like, drat, and like stepped on the ground. Delulu is fun but loud. There's definitely a little bit of that. I appreciate setting up my own pace, I guess. Which is something I can kind of do here, but not really. I'm dancing with the boss's pace here. All right, backstab. New PB. It's gonna be the death too. Watch. It did suck, kind of, that I had the white bar, but then I backstabbed, so it disappeared. I am just successfully fishing out these backstabs now. Oh, I'm gonna go for the double. That was a mistake.
In a city where everything is upside down, the strong rule, not the wild.
Oh my. That was the end of her combo and she broke my stamina. I did it? It has proximity chat? Yeah, that sounds fun. Proximity chat's like really, really good fun for sure. Playing repo and whatnot. Wow, I was here, says Brack. Yes, it was because of your support. I'm gonna go back for the heal because I don't quite remember. Actually, no, we could just warp out. So yeah, let's go back this way. Because again, we don't have to fight that boss. I already ran past it. I did it though. Easy boss. It only took 10 more deaths. I don't know how many deaths I had last stream, but it was quite a few. I was there for like a half an hour. I think someone chasing me. The kids, exactly. Yes, you understand my plight. I know Tiger does too. And I know Brack does too. It is fun from time to time for sure, but I can't keep up. The moderators crack down. It sounds Delulu. I'll give you that. I'm gonna swap the trinket to Puppet Destroyer. And then, okay, so there's gonna be lots of items and such here. I didn't remember this lady being here. That's upsetting. But I think I'm gonna run past as much as I can in this current moment. Cause yeah, I'll be honest. Fortnite, but like especially Roblox, kinda like weirds me out. It is kind of like what it is at this point, but like the fact that it is such a big space. I've heard some horror stories about Roblox, basically, is what I'm getting at. Fortnite is at least a little more cracked down in that regard. Oh, you think that's a quartz over there? There's like a big enemy guarding it too. Yeah, it's like a psycho dude. And also I got like 5 things chasing me. 6? So we're just gonna keep running. We're just gonna keep running. Keep on going forward. Let's not turn back. I tried to go over the backstab. That thing just walks and hurts me. I don't like it. How dare. I remember this. Oh my. It's only a weekend thing too, so like reinforces the kids being crazy, I guess. Oh my. I'm doing some bad trades versus some garbage monsters. We gotta get into the building that it's smashing upon. I don't know if the door is open. I think it is. No, it's not. Oh. Does it open it as I approach? I have to kill it? Think I have to kill this big beast with a big arm? Your daughter's not allowed to play Roblox? Yeah. I follow like gaming news stuff, so I hear about like some of the goings on that make it to the news, basically. Yeah, I had a feeling this was a mistake being over here. Oh my god, I got grabbed, I'm getting backstabbed. I'm stuck in a corner, I can't see anything. Alright, I guess I'll just die then. I guess. But yeah, I'll say again, Fortnite at least seems a little more together, put together in that regard, but I think it's because also there's a bigger spotlight on Fortnite. Roblox just kind of kept growing over the years. Like a sneaky parasite. I'm gonna go for this chest. Is that crazy? Whatever. It's crazy to think about how old Roblox is. Yeah, there's like a mail bot here. A mailman bot. Quartz. Nope. The coil Mjolnir. Yeah, Fortnite gets into legal trouble regularly, so they have to be strict. For their dark patterns and whatnot. And Tim Sweeney's not a dumb guy. That's for certain. Even though, I guess I'll... Smart people are not necessarily charismatic, is what I'll say, in regards to Tim Sweeney. And I think he thinks he's charismatic, but he's really not. Okay, cool. Just clanking against the wall. Sick. Didn't want to fight you anyway. Dale's bookstore. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do here? I'm assuming that item is just trash. It's gotta be. Okay. Alright. He's not a big fan of my plan here. It's trying to stab me repeatedly. Okay, it turns out you do have to fight this. That door does not open. So let's go for the extra greed. It's a half moonstone. That's actually really good. It just shoulder charged me in the corner. It's okay, we're fine. We do have 3 monsters. Okay, this one's walking away, but I aggroed it immediately. It's fine, everything's normal. I'm definitely not extremely low level, about to die at any opportunity. This thing's even looking at me now, like, what is going on here? What did I do to you, bro? I guess don't need the puppet destroyer amulet. This thing's just literally just throwing up. It's having a bad day. Speaking of, do you think this thing's gonna get up here? Eventually. Alright. The ads have been taken care of. You think I have time to do this? I do, because I'm skilled. Ha ha ha! We put on the Carcass Butcher's amulet, and then somehow do not get hit there. Got hit there. I don't like that it just forms its arm into a stab. It's pretty rude. You think this is the thing that was at the top of the watchtower? No, at the top... The clock tower, I guess? That thing had a shield. I think actually it is, but... It's like the same type of enemy, but a variant. Alright, well, I'll stop talking about the enemy and lock the heck in next time. Perhaps. I don't know. Maybe. Drink more of this sugar-free cola. Get me hopped up on the pop. I think that guy's not big of a deal. Not big of a deal. Look at all these things we could be fighting. Just a pleasant time. You think there's a half moonstone? Nope. I guess I could look at the coil Mjolnir weapon that we got. Yeah, we're fighting some big, brutal boys. That's for certain. Just here entertaining Caleb and eating Taco Bell. Taco Bell's pretty good. Hope Caleb's doing well. Thanks for watching, Caleb. Not that you have a choice. Alright, we're gonna fight the big beastie once more. This time I'm not gonna, you know, aggro everything and try to run in front of it. We're gonna set ourselves up to have a good time here. I was unsure about that, but it worked out. Just keep dodging. Okay, we staggered it a little. Need that. Okay, good parry. Need that. We both went for the trade there. I'm alive, so we're gonna say it worked out. That's bad. Okay, so that red stab, if it starts a combo with it, it actually initiates a full combo. I think this might be over now. We have staggered it. Get the fatal attack. It's not dead, but we can get a charge R2. And there we go. 5k damage, Legion plug. Yay, why are you telling me about Legion plugs? I'm like 75% done this game. Hey, we did it. New checkpoint. Stargates are activated. So the shopkeep here. Hello, sir.
I don't suppose you'd like to buy anything. Sorry. I've been on my own so long, my sales pitch is a little rusty. Hard to engage in trade when you're fleeing from monsters. Even if the abnormal has become normal, the living must live. Buy something, and you'll help both of us.
Got some converters. Probably can't even equip these, let's be real. A military shovel. This seems like a bad weapon. I mean, it is. It seems weird. Why would this want to be a weapon? A furious spinning slash and an altar. Oh, temporarily transforms a weapon handle into its long form. That actually sounds interesting. Like you could put that on a different weapon. Now I'm intrigued. I'm not interested in the shovel. I'm interested in the shovel handle. Also got a Legion caliber. Well, we aren't spending our souls, but this guy's like right near a thing, so we can come back. Alright, thanks for hanging out, Miss Murder. Hope you have a good day. Got a fairy tale. Not gonna read the fairy tale. I guess this is the way to go, right? Yep. Brack, you remember how we were talking about this is gonna be the easy bosses? Do you remember what the next boss is? Because it's not gonna be easy. I was thinking about this earlier, and I was like, oh yeah. Before we even approach the hotel, we have to do this part. And, ah! The next boss is gonna slay me repeatedly. I'm gonna hit this because we're low on heals. So, there's definitely a lot of loot in this next area as well. There's also a lot of death opportunity.
Whoa. This used to be the workshop's transportation base.
So if this disruption bar fills up, we die immediately. And because of these crystals, it fills because of the crystals.
So let's add that earthquake to our list of strange and bizarre happenings in Krat and keep moving.
Well then, this is actually gonna be very scary at level 1 because we have no disruption resistance, and we have to 3-hit those. Oh, so we're definitely not exploring. I wasn't going to in the first place. I don't think this causes disrupts. We can fight this theoretically. We traded. That time I didn't even trade. I just got hit. I parried. One more. Alright. The creepy decayed lady has been slain. Yeah, this area is not pleasant. There's a butterfly around. I kind of want to shoot this. Caleb giggled. I'm scared. Something's already aggroed on me. Just go for the backstab. Thankfully, these guys are backstab merchants. Okay, let's not fumble the charge R2. Oh man, I can't even start charging it before it starts ticking up. Oh, we got a corrupted puppet. As a big boy, he's very scary. I hit this. I don't know if it's gonna work the way I wanted to. Not really. I mean, it did, but not. Okay, it hit me with the tentacles after the slam. Not a fan of that. I don't know if I want to fight this. But there's a disruption thing up ahead. It is just walking backwards. Oh no, this lady's here. Oh no. This isn't good. Slashing me with tentacles? She just running. Well, she's on fire now. This thing just turned around. It was like, nah. I have no stam and I must scream. That's quite the combo. When you add in the tentaculars. Okay, we did stagger it. This is pretty huge. We need this. No fire, though. It's half dead. I parried one of the tentacles. I think I hit a tentacle there. I think its hitbox is extended a bit forward. I'm gonna hit this. It worked. We didn't need to kill this, theoretically, but it's gonna help. I don't know if it respawns. I don't think it does with all the stuff it just dropped. Okay, I think just 3 R1s is what we need to do here, which is not the safest of options. I guess we can get this loot safely now. Shot put. Cool. I'm just gonna carry this heavy orb with us. Anyone need a steel ball? Well, I got one. There's like a merchant over here later. So if I'm gonna explore here, it should probably be later. I don't remember what procs it though. A lot of doom dogs is what I'll call them. Blighted puppies. They'll disrupt you real fast if you let them, so we're not gonna go over there. There's a shortcut door here. Pop that bad boy. I guess we can go sit down. We're not too far. Considering what's up ahead, I think I'm gonna sit down. I do have to run across this. Lover's letter. I don't remember that. I don't know if that's actually like a quest item. I'm gonna shoot this. The old falcon eyes. Sort of solve that pretty quickly. I guess we can loot up there now too. If there's a half moonstone, it's worth it, so. Hello, come over here. And they might even drop some stuff. Not really, but maybe. Yeah, not a fan of these. Resplendent ergo. That is not a half moonstone. Can't help but notice. And then if we were to explore that Doomdog district, we'd be on the other side to loot that. I think we're just gonna go forward, because I don't really want to have to destroy all the disruption crystals again. But I recognize this next section is terrible. There's a brief moment of terribility. They say the crystal... Oh, I forgot how short this is. They say when crystals appear from the ground, it's a sign of the end days. In the end, we're all gonna die. Everyone's gonna die. Well, that's not fun. They're just saying my number in the top right is going to go up even more. This is the part that I remember. Not this, but the part after this. Is there really no enemy right there? I thought there'd be an enemy here for show. Still, it almost killed me on its own. All for a special purification ampule. The item names in this game, man. Really right here, eh? Wait, that's a chest. How do we get that chest? I guess we have to go around. Alright, so we're gonna go into this basement here. And you can already see the enemy. It's just hiding behind some boards. Don't remember what specific enemy this is. Huh. Wait, do we actually have to kill this? I guess so. And the reason why I don't remember what enemy it is because it's a new one. They concocted a new creature out of the laboratory just for that moment. That's kind of why I didn't want to go back for the heals, because I was like, if this thing's gonna slay me, it's gonna do it fast. But yes, I specifically remember that basement. So I'm gonna run to it. We're gonna run past everything, do the old run back. How much disruption do you think is gonna add up? The answer is a lot. It's not too bad. Thankfully, that shortcut makes this rather easy. I was just worried about how many crystals there would be on the way back if we actually did go. Okay. Back at the basement, I'm gonna hit the fire abrasive, which should work pretty well versus this nerd. Okay. It requires me to hit it like a few times though. So that's like a 4 or 5 hit combo just to start. Kind of scary. I did not realize you actually have to kill this thing. There's quite a few of these moments in the game. It's like not a boss, but it's like sets you up in a bad position. All the doors are closed and you are forced to fight. Oh, what are you doing right here? Let me run past. You want none of this, I assure you. This is what that bloodstain was talking about. The doom and the death upcoming. And do this again. It starts with a red attack. Okay, 2 R1s give it a mini stagger. That's kind of interesting. It's got a slow 4-hit combo. And then this is the same combo it was. This is the fast combo. I'm alive. I'm stuck in a corner. I am furthering myself to be stuck in a corner. I'm gonna press the triangle button. It worked. It's on fire. Now it's staggered. I think we've won. Hey, that's all it takes. Glass cannon fights, you know? It's still burning. I can't hit it, but it's still burning. Arc Extra heavyweight frame. Yeah, it really dissolved that stuff there, eh? I can't even put that frame on, probably. I'm already slightly heavy. Wait. Did I not just get a new frame? Oh, maybe I have to do something with that? I don't know. Radiant and resplendent ergo. Alright. Well, we're at the workshop tower of the alchemists. This is gonna be a bad time. So that means we swap back to the murder amulet. Shoutouts to Miss Murder. She's got her own amulet. Remember this guy? Nope, because this is the first time you see him. I remember him, though. Alright, I was hoping I'd do a little more damage than that, because this is going to be a bad time if we don't. I think we only aggroed him, though. Which means we can fight him out here. I just need to, like, refresh how this guy works. He's got, like, pretty delayed swings. That's a big combo, though. You can't backstab him. He's too large of a gentleman to be backstabbed. Oh, I thought I procced the white bar when I in fact just gave him a mini stagger. Alright. Not too bad. We'd actually do chunky damage. Assuming we get our shenanigans going. Which is what you want to see. This guy's got a gun. He's playing Fortnite. It's pretty rude that he just backstep like this. Oh, he just kick. He just kick? Oh, wait, what? Oh, I took off the wrong trinket. I'm heavy. I took off the wrong trinket. Excuse me, gentlemen, sirs. I'm gonna put this on real quick. He's catching me changing. Excuse me, sir. Oh my. This nerd with a gun. I clanked the doorway. Yeah, well, I guess I got a gun too. It did work. So I killed two mobs and I have no heals. Can't help but notice. What's in this room? It's another dude. Listen. Just a moment of silence, a moment of zen. So I can cheese out another heal. That's what we're looking for. Okay, well, this man's still living. Oh, that was scary. He almost got away with that red attack. Nothing even in here. Think I can make it to the shortcut ladder? With one heal? I hear a lot of muttering. Some snarling. I think someone's gonna walk into the room the moment I do. Who's he talking to? He's got like the hand gestures like he's a World of Warcraft character talking. Can't help but notice he stopped talking. Unlike me. I do not know what that is like. JK. Hey look, I told you for a fact that another gentleman was in this room. Or entering this room. Stairs for the win. I think I would have died if I didn't go downstairs. Like change my elevation. Bravely run away. Like a gallant knight. This seems like a mistake. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Well, at least I'm lying next to the Stargazer here. Okay, so here, let's try this. This is a crazy idea. What if we just run past everything? You think that's a possibility? Oh no. You're gonna go play some Roblox? Alright, well, good luck with that. Thank you for stopping by and the shoutouts. Have fun with your stream too, as I try to run past this. But yeah, I'll probably open up your stream a little bit. I think I have company coming over. Oh, this dude just comes down the stairs. He's just walking down the stairs. I'm dead. going for 50 minutes. This is not too bad, but it's, you know, I was kind of hoping I could run through some stuff a little bit more. I don't really want to do this and like clear the building. There goes the souls. Ooh, look at his face. Don't look at his face, actually. Man's got no lips. Actually, it's interesting. And he's got like the thing over his nose there too. Victor also had like a gold nose. And the reasoning being that these people are like really old. They're like decayed corpses, but they're still living, right? Because they have these alchemical instruments equipped to their appendages. I don't know. I was trying to think of another nerdy word. But anyway, so these things are like, you know, atrophied, rotting dudes. I'm using the invulnerability to get away from the gun. It's working. Which means that they lose their nose and their lips. Theoretically, I guess their fingernails and hair would keep growing. I wonder if this guy's lips. Is that like a... They all have gold noses. Like, that's actually a theme with all these characters. Because their noses have rotted off. Or rather, they've, like, actually replaced it. But this guy has lips. This guy's more of like a munchkin. I don't know, that's not really the word I'm looking for. But he's just like, you know... He seems lesser in stature than the other dude. I mean, listen to him snarl. Okay, I'll stop playing around with him. I guess he's not snarling, he's like snickering almost. That was quite the noise too. Anyway, you only get so many moments of appreciating art design in this game before you throw yourself at the murder chamber once more. Speaking of, sick. Much less sick. I thought I was having fun with that guy, and then he throws out a full combo. I thought it was like a 2-hit. No fun allowed. What if I just run again? That worked out so well last time. Can't help but notice this time worked out even worse. I didn't even get to the second floor. Fine, I guess I'll fight the dudes. Oh my gosh. You hear the crow is laughing at me, calling in the background? I don't like that he's just walking forward. He's like encouraging the other dude to get into this mess. I like how, okay, I was gonna say, until that very second, he was not quick stepping. He had like the laziest waltz down those stairs, like as his friend was being murdered. Ah! I thought I could parry that red attack, obviously. It was way more delayed than I thought, as is typical. And then his friend was there. This is not going very smoothly, I can't help but notice. I gotta do, like, mentioned this before, old school World of Warcraft pulls now. Alright, line of sight the nerd with the gun. Oh my god. Sir, we both know this is not gonna work. I'm sorry for destroying your substances. I understand those are probably pretty valuable. We're gonna ignore that guy. No reason to fight him. You know what? Crazy idea. Let's shoot this guy too. Kablam! Right in the back. He's like, what the heck? What the heck? No. I'm enjoying this. This little exchange we got going on around the corner down the stairs. As long as I don't clank, I'm having a good time. What about you, second sir? The infamous second sir. I spammed both those buttons at once and the R1 came out first. Alright, well, he's dead. I do like the death animation. That's fun. Again, I wish I had some ragdoll capabilities, but I guess I can move around his limbs. Ragdolling was like one of the best things that came out of Dark Souls 1, and then they left it behind like immediately. Dark Souls 2 doesn't have it. I think 3 has it, but like minimally. And same with Elden Ring, I guess. I guess like they still have it, but you can't really like do the Dark Souls nonsense with it, like flinging the corpses off of cliffs by rolling through them or whatever. That was the best part. Maybe it's a little sadistic. Oh, there's the chest I was looking at. It is a black chest. We've seen red chests. And everyone knows the red chests contain the truth. And black chests always contain a lie. Look at this guy. There's 2 of them. He's got a top hat. Not a big fan of what he's trying to do. He's trying to kick me. I'm gonna go in this room. This seems like an idea. I kick you! No! Okay! He's explode? He explode. His head explode. Okay. Oh, it's time. With the ragdoll. It worked! Ladies and gentlemen. We got it. Alright, I guess there's a bit of fun to be had. Here's the shortcut. Beautiful shortcut. Which is a harbinger for the pain and death that awaits us ahead. So, to delay it, let's go fight this guy. He explode? That's fun. I guess the other guy initiated his explosion sequence as I killed him, like he was gonna do it to attack me. So then he exploded faster than this guy did. This guy was surprised. It's cool that you see this area. You don't quite realize this is the building you're trying to get to. There's a ladder. Wow. Again, I wish I had binoculars. Oh yeah, maybe the black boxes are like supply boxes. I'm trying to read what that says, but I can't really. I guess if I get up closer, I can read it. I guess I can get on top of the building. That specific spot. The old double item. Dark Moonstone of the Covenant. What's it say? Edward? E-D-O-U-A-R-D? Edward? Is it like a weird spelling of Edward? Yeah, even with this lighting is so much better. That's weird. Alright, well. Nothing else here, right? Just the ladder upwards into terrible nonsense that I dare not speak of. We're on 1069. That's kind of nice. Nice number for us to remember. Because I have a feeling this boss is gonna take a while. I'm already having a bad time conceptually. I thought about it for half a moment, and I'm not thrilled about what's gonna come up next. We didn't get any quartz. I know I didn't explore much, but actually one thing we definitely should do is go for the phone. You know what? I didn't do that. Wait, how do we get to the phone from here? Is it after? It's gotta be after this. Because we're in that initial square and we can't go over there. Okay, so we have to go forward anyway. Abu. Surely there's some quartz I'm missing. Alright, this boss is probably not the tankiest, but oh my, it's gonna put out a lot of damage real quick. I know for a fact. Because even in my last run, this boss stumped me for a long time. Yo, I dodged her attack. I dodged her stab by doing my charge R2, which is actually huge. Okay, that's a grab. That's a grab is what I've learned. Okay. So we're definitely super dead. We got like a quarter HP down, which is not too bad. Because there's no second HP bar. There is a phase 2. The phase 2 involves her making a clone of herself. With much less HP, you can take out the clone pretty quickly. But then you're fighting 2 of her, so it's like... it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a bad time. Also, if I remember correctly, she can scream and cause you to build up your disruption gauge. Also, a bad time. So. Let's try to reduce the bad times. We'll think about the good times. Also, she reacts immediately. That's the grab. At least it seems like if that is the grab, you can just block it. Just block forehead. And it did like very minimal damage. That might be super intentional. Because you actually don't want to be blocking most of the other attacks. She's got such flurry combos. This is maybe a case of if you can just lock down all of her moveset, you might actually cause her to fatal attack repeatedly, like cause her to collapse with all the parries. But that's asking a lot. Just parry, forehead. Also, we missed out on our Fable bar that time. That's gonna be another problem with this fight, is it's gonna be hard to consistently build Fable. That's a backstep swipe. Okay, that's a big combo. Man! We're gonna be here a little bit, unfortunately. Not the most engaging of runbacks too. 2 ladders? Ugh. It's fine. At least we're not fighting dudes. At least we don't have to do platforming involving pogoing with a down air attack. Get a small moment of zen as you climb the ladder repeatedly. I do think this fighter is probably the best. Maybe? I don't know, actually. It's probably not Corrosion. Actually, I don't know. I don't know. Fire's probably good. Those are double swipes. It sucks because I thought that was the grab attack she was doing there, and it's not. So there's gonna be readability issues here. Readability plus like multiple multi-hit combos are gonna be the death of me. Unfortunately, we still haven't even seen most of her shenanigans yet. Although I don't think she has too many more shenanigans, just the big obvious one. I like how the music doesn't even have time to get going. Ah, man. There's a piece of me that's like, stop going for greedy attacks, just try to download the moveset, but at the same time it's like, part of downloading the moveset is figuring out what attacks you can get away with. It does seem like a charge R2 plus normal standard attack is enough to give her a mini stagger at the very least, but I don't think it's gonna be that easy for the actual collapse. It's probably like at least 2 more, if not 3 charge R2 attacks. And this makes me wonder if shock might be really good. Oh, I healed by accident instead of picking up this crud here, which doesn't even matter. Definitely if she misses like a whole combo like that, you can get away with charge R2. I was gonna say, backstepping is working a lot. Okay. It's fun that I had one good attempt that was like 25% HP down, and then every other attempt since has been, not. The collapse street. We're just gonna keep trying, like, backing up and blocking and see what we can get away with doing that. That seems like a way to start downloading fights. You'd think I'd have this method figured out by now. So this is the disruption scream, as you evidence. Remember when I said I was gonna back up and block? I immediately ran in. That said, the backup and block isn't obviously not infallible. That combo in particular has a lot of forward lunging properties, I guess. But it does seem like some combos, if you're in her face, you can just start backing up. We did see the disrupt for the first time. It does seem like I was as far away from her as I could be, and it still filled up my gauge a little, so hopefully that's not like gonna be a DPS check of some sort, or it's just gonna slowly fill it up over time. That's the grab. I'm really liking the music. Because I'm dying so quickly. It's funny, again, I deal with one combo, I'm like, okay, I'm feeling pretty good. Second combo comes out, immediately dead. many half moonstones we got? We got a quartz and 1 half moonstone. Might take a break soon. There is an ad break incoming. You know, I'm gonna die so fast, doesn't even matter. Okay, that's not what I meant when I said die that fast doesn't matter. Man, that combo. It ends with a red attack that's like a dash forward. It's hard to read. I will say it's not the most obvious of movesets. She just kind of quickly cleaves you repeatedly. It's hard to deal with. Really wish I could run past this lady, but we both know if that was an option, I would come back anyway. Well, at least I'm starting to recognize what combo that is. Because I realized I was like, oh, get ready to parry the red attack, and even then. Oh, man. We're in the doldrums right now, that's for certain. I got away with one charge R2 where she like attacked over my head, and ever since then I've been like praying for it, and it's not been repeatable, so I should not be going for that. No charge R2s in neutral, perhaps. Maybe wait for an advantage before you go for the greed. I don't know, but what if I charge R2 her, then she collapses, right? You know? You ever think about that one? That'd be pretty sick. Alright. We can... one charge R2 at the start of the fight is what we can get away with. And even then. Okay, new proggies. We've collapsed her. It's just how the music ends when I die immediately. And because it's so subtle, it's just like... It just cuts itself off like, oh, ugh, never mind. I think that was a new PB. It doesn't really matter. I didn't call it a new PB anyway, because we got a white bar collapse, and that's important. Let me tell you about how important a white bar collapse is in this here economy. Sorry, you don't want to hear about this here economy. No one does. Especially not economists. Of which we are aplenty, obviously. That's the grab. Man. Getting a little better at recognizing the combos, but still, it's this is gonna be tricky. Did I get new music? Probably not. They're pretty stingy with the music in this game. And then they ask you to New Game Plus for the rest of it? Crazy. I think it's mostly gold versions though. The same song but shinier. Damn it. It just reacted with the standard backstep swipes. And I was right in the hitbox range. It's very much a situation of she doesn't have a grand amount of poise, so going for charge R2s feels justified. But I should be just trying to get away with R1 punishes for sure. In fact, maybe I'll even turn off the charge R2 button on the controller for this fight. You can do that? Oh man, I tried to dodge that red attack, just seems like not a thing. I don't know what the hitbox is on it, but it doesn't feel great. That said, parrying it doesn't feel that tough. It's like, I don't know if there's a visual cue, but there's something about it that allows me to parry it. But if I'm flooded dodging the previous attacks, then it's not guaranteed, that's for certain. Run it back, try it again. That was death number 15 on this boss. Probably should save this for phase 2, but this attack you can get away with the charge R2. Oh. I don't know if that combo was done. If that was a new combo or an extended one, I guess. Kind of felt like an old extendo. The same thing with she did like double swipes early in the fight that led into more. And I thought those double swipes had to be led into the back step. So I was like trying to put pressure on. So clearly there's attack sequences that I've not really seen yet, let alone downloaded. Like I said, we're gonna be here a little bit. I'm gonna take a break shortly and then sit down because I'm standing. I don't know what it is about that combo that makes me feel like I can get away with a heal. You know what it is? It's every combo. I think I can get away with a heal, and I cannot. That's the grab. Definitely a little bit of, I need to act like I've been there. I know I say that a lot. If you don't quite understand my verbiage when I say that, it's just like, you know, be up there and be chill, because if you're up there and you're panicking, that induces like panic rolls. You're trying to heal, and that puts you on the back step, as I call it, which means she just continues what she wants to do, and therefore you have to react even more, as opposed to playing your own game. But there's only so much of that you can do. You gotta find the balance. You gotta collaborate. Collaborate with the crazy lady. She scuttled away! No! A little scary. It's the grab. Yes. New PB. She's probably phasing. If she doesn't, she's doing it now. We need something like that to happen. How much HP does she have? I can't see. It was a really good effort. It was a good attempt. New PB. I'm starting, like I said, to act like I've been there. I was just kind of standing there, parrying, healing when I had the opportunity, not healing mid-combo, because that was definitely a thing I've been doing a lot. So if we can keep that up. The problem is, I was hoping my Fable attack would do a bit more in that sequence at the end there, when she summoned the clone. And I don't think it's going to do as much work as I believe it will, unfortunately. And it would be real sick to get this fire to go. That attack is deceptive. Man, we're putting some better work in. It's like that attack is like 2 double strikes. And it's kind of hard to deal with. I need to like double parry it. Hello, Samantha Gaunt on the YouTube. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for dropping by. I am here dying to the Walker of Illusions. It's Merc. It do be me. The Merc of Mercury, as some call me. Try this again. We still have not set her on fire. That would be pretty sick. She's dancing. Okay, that combo, having a little issue with, because I thought it was one thing and it's not. Okay, good parries. Not there though. That's the attack that killed me last time. Oh, man. That is death number 20 versus this boss now, but who's counting? 1 sec, you're gonna change account. I'm counting, says Brack. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad one of us is. I gotta say, this boss, I shouldn't say anything. Probably. Going into the boss. Start talking smack. Oh, okay, I see. Hey, it's Josh, right? UK Roadman. You're one of Nelson's regulars. I recognize you now. Hey, try it again, try it again. You play with John a lot, right? Okay, okay, okay. Okay. I should not be going for these heavies. At least I can parry in that combo. Or, not parry. I can heal parry that combo. You did. Yeah, Josh is... sorry, I read your name again. John's a little, elusive at times. I'm sure he'll be back playing Fortnite eventually. I don't know what he's been up to lately. But yeah, I thought I recognized you as one of, John's buds. Oh! Give it another attempt or two, but I'm gonna take a quick break. I need to refill my drink. Probably make a tea. Since I was doing my Silk Song Let's Play earlier in the day, I can feel my throat adding up a little bit. I'm trying to think, did I even do any voice acting in that Let's Play? I'm thinking like very minimal in that last episode. It is fun to flex my voices in the Silk Song Let's Play. It's also fun to hear them played back at like 2 times speed. Okay, that's the attack that's been killing me a lot, so to parry it's pretty good. She did it again. She's like, what'd you say? Damn. Oh, come on, come on. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just take that break now. Ugh. I am gonna go back to the hotel real quick and see if anything's changed. We have the supply box, so we should check out what the shop contains and probably spend some money. I wish that vendor we saw earlier had some stuff. Yeah, I need some tea, that's for sure. Helps me get through the streams. Because as a solo streamer, I'm the only one talking, so I feel the need to fill the space. Yeah, we didn't really get anything new here. I'll play the classic. Alright, I'll be right back real quick. BRB.
Close your eyes, come to me, feel alright, just dance with me all through the night, turn it out, close to you, I feel good, 'cause I just know feeling of you, give it to me baby, feel alright, I feel good, just want you step with me, dance with me, here with me, feel alright, I feel good on you, alright, to make a groove all night. Close your eyes, come to me, feel alright, just dance with me all through the night, turn it out, close to you, I just no feeling of you. Give it to me, baby. Feel alright. I feel good. Just walk your step with me, dance with me, here with me, feel alright. I feel good on you, alright. To make a groove all night. Feel alright. I feel good. Just want you step with me, dance with me. Feel alright. I feel good on you. Alright. Make a groove all night. Close your eyes, come to me. Close your
Okay, I've returned, tea in hand. It's all over my hands. Let's, I guess, talk to peeps as you do, theoretically here. Is it this guy that wants the supply box? Yeah. Love whatever. Who? Lady Antonia? Never heard of her.
This is I shall open it. No matter what serving, welcome.
Alright, what else you got here? Some full moonstones of the Covenant. We can buy infinite half moonstones now, assuming we got the currency for it. That's pretty sick. We also got a quartz. Definitely need to buy that. Probably should just consume these boss souls on to buy stuff, but like I also have all these I could spend, right? What if I just use all of these? And then like half of these? Seems like a number.
No matter
What can we buy? Let my tea steep. Let's buy the quartz first, if we're gonna go upstairs. Up them stairs. We could upgrade our thing. Let's have a look. What's this guy got? Liners, cranks. Nothing. Hey, Nettie, hope you're well. The Coil Mjolnir. We need 3 half moonstones. That's 12k if we want to upgrade our weapon. That seems pretty good. That seems like a thing we could do. In fact, we could fully upgrade this weapon if we... Wait, can we? Does he have a full moonstone? He does, right? Yeah. So it would actually be like 18,000. It's going good. We're slowly progressing. We're fighting a new boss now. We've died to 20 times and then I decided to take a quick break. I'm back. I don't know if I got like that much souls. I guess I could spend this. The puppet devouring green hunter's ergo. Before I do that, I feel like I should quickly have a look to see what I can get from it. Fury attack dodge available for 14.9 weight. We're never using that. And the 2 dragon sword, I used enough in my last playthrough that we're never using that. I'm gonna consume this soul. Yum yum. Love to devour a puppet devouring green monster's ergo. I mean, we're just gonna spend all of it. Nice little song there. Yes, hope you're all doing well. Thanks for hanging out. So we need, what, 3 of these? I mean, we're gonna get more. This is maybe a little bit of a waste, but... Oh, this is not the same moonstone I thought it was. So it definitely was a waste. Rip. I mean, it's not that bad of a deal anyway. You could argue a little bit of copium here. We could buy this as well. Yeah, we got 4 of these. Okay. Whatever. I don't know if you notice, I'm not too precious with these souls in the first place. So we don't have a full... I wouldn't say something about Vanini. Oh yeah, he's got a golden lead acid battery. I don't... Oh, we need it for a quest.
Why don't I hide? I am
Merc, I think you're precious. Thanks, Brack. And you as well. I had that thought when I was watching your stream last night. The Incredible Toon Machine. Just precious. Alright. Now we go back. I mean, there's things we could do. We could definitely spend these quartz. That's one thing. We also just got that riddle or whatever decrypted. We got 2, so we probably do it here just to top this off. What can we get? Maybe enhances Fable Arts. Yeah, we'll do that. And then... Fatal Attack Fable Charger. That seems pretty good. Lower Legion consumption in a crisis. Charge Legion when eliminating an enemy. Let's go with the Fatal Attack. I don't want to spend too much time on this. And then we have unlocked this tier, which is probably stuff we're never going to be able to functionally use. Just because it costs so much. We're lucky if we can get this to go. I guess, yeah, because we're not going to be going to the DLC. If we did go to the DLC, which is rather soon... No comment. We could definitely upgrade ourselves further. Are we done here? Let's... Do I have to, like, read the thing? Man, this music is a lot. Right, the cave at the Barren Swamp. DLC time. Is it the nest? No, it's the bridge. The nest is the boss fight room. Trying to get this tea going. It's been steeping long enough. Pretty good. Alright. How long am I streaming? I'm not sure. Probably another hour and a half.
Oh. No trace of Alidoro inside, though. And the Hermit's Cave itself. My next stop is the relic of Trismegistus.
Trismegistus.
One of Alidoro's favorite.
Of course.
I'm curious why he'd go back there. Oh. Maybe I'm getting the hang of this sort of work.
I like how that guy has, like, a silly little mask versus everyone else having, like, full-on furry masks. I think it's, I guess it's designed that way to have some world design emphasis, in that these, the newcomers, the new stalkers, have worse masks. I guess it's like the third dog mask, though, because we also have this hound mask from the one lady. How do I... Is it... It is this. I never remember how to quickly check There's Alidoro's mask, of course. And then the Atoned is like a bulldog mask. You know what? Time to change the fashion. I just really like that cap. And honestly, I think my favorite is if we're gonna go with the full silly getup, we might as well, right? And go with Romeo's stuff. What is over here? I don't remember. This is a whole zone. I think there's I think there's DLC over here. I looked over and saw DLC from chat. You think there's quartz over here? There's gonna be half moonstones, and it's gonna be like, well, what did I spend this money for? I'm real brave just running across that. I thought for sure it would kill me. I mean, we did just spend a bunch of currency. This guy's chasing me. Nah, not really. Don't like this. Oh, there's a bunch of them up here, eh? There's some crazy dodges. And there's a trap right here. Huh, well. I don't know what to do in this kind of situation, but I guess it would just try to start killing some enemies. And that worked out. We definitely do not need to be over here. Please collapse. Miss. Down on the ground. Get on your knees. There we go. Holy. Sick. Who's putting up poison darts? I guess I didn't see this. I guess it is a typical trap. You notice this guy? They're just hanging out. I don't remember what's over here. I guess I could have fell down here. Or rather not fell over there. Did you see that guy? He's really trying to run off the edge. The game was like, nah. Hey, that's fair, Nettie. I appreciate hanging out. It is, you know. That's how I feel watching Brack stream, which is why I don't always interact, because he streams late at night. For me, I guess. He streams till midnight for me. And I am a worker boy. Alright. Thank you for swinging by, though. Hope you have a great night. Oh my, this certainly will not get me killed right here. Going for this item. There's another trap right here. Oh, this is where the lady was hanging out? Okay. I really like when they try to run off the edge. It's really good. Just gonna trigger that trap. It seemed like a thing to do. Double check the corner. I think there's another enemy left. Yeah, he's down there. I don't know if he hears or heard me. Ooh. Hey, look, a half moonstone. Look, I'm gonna get away with the cheese that I can. It's 9:40 there. Yeah, I think it's about the same for my friend in Twitch chat. If not a little later, I think she's a bit more east than you in Europe. Hey, the quartz, we did it. It was not all for naught. Oh, did you see how synchronized they were? This isn't good. I jumped into a red attack. I mean, I traded, and I'm further getting punished a little. No, we're good, we're good. Uh-oh, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Yeah, okay. She had a lot of, hit stun there. Nice. Honestly, considering I am level 1, this is going pretty well. Because this is definitely an endgame explorable. Oh great, a chain. I'm thrilled. I guess I did just get a quartz, so... the obvious item is going to be a trash item. That obvious item exists, so when you're over here, you see it, you're like, oh, I have to go over there. And then you go over there and find out there's a chest inside. And that's where the good item is. Hey, there's a Stargazer right there. I really don't remember this area. It's like Blight Town. Yeah, my Twitch is the same name. If you want to hang out there, that's where most of my following is, I guess. But I also, you know, it's weird. I guess I shouldn't even say that because I have a bigger audience on YouTube. But YouTube is more of my Let's Play focused thing, and then I just kind of stream to YouTube as well as Twitch. Oh, hello, miss. I do feel like I need to get a synchronized Twitch chat on screen, but I also feel like I've also heard there's like rules against that on Twitch, but also who cares? I don't know. We're cooler, you can say it. Says Twitch chat. Twitch chat has been around because it's weird. Twitch chat equates to like my old school Twitter audience is what that is. And now that that's not a thing, I'm like dying. I'm dying. I was like off the edge. Wait. No, there is a ledge here. I did die. Hey. Appreciate you. Follower goal met. 81 out of 80. Yeah, so like I have a way bigger YouTube subscription base because I've been doing that for so long. But Twitch chat's usually more active for me for people I know or have known for years. But yeah, I would like to get more chat stuff going on the screen. I think it does add to the stream if you're interacting with chat a lot. Dude, this guy's gonna get me killed again. I'm not quite sure how to deal with this situation that I found myself in. Okay, sure. Ooh, The problem is, I don't know if you noticed, there's a chest. There's a chest in that shack. What if it's another quartz? Sip this tea, sip this tea. Yummy, yummy. Ooh, yeah, can't help but notice that's an awful area. Yeah, I do try to read out messages for the multiple streams, because I recognize if someone's watching on YouTube and I'm just responding like I just did to you, then it's a little weird. Oh my god. But I recognize the importance of having a streamer voice and a chat voice. I almost died right there. Like, you almost have a different intonation. Yeah, no, I got you. I got you, Josh. Can I shoot this? I can, but like, what is it gonna accomplish? Is it gonna accomplish a lot? Enough. We're gonna shoot it twice. That's gonna help the fight a lot. I'm gonna use this, and then we're gonna go in. Crazy town. 16,000 damage on the, or 1600 on the Fable. This combo's scary as hell. Thankfully you can sidestep it. He is on fire and he's burning real quick. GG. Just do that. Why'd you die twice to him? You just had to do that. It really is like the simplification of it. I saw the disruption thing there and I was like freaking out as a result. It's probably a weapon. Black steel cutter. I'll be honest, I haven't really, like, most of these endgame weapons I don't really have much familiarity with. It's rather dark in here. Perfect timing for an ambush. I really love when they just roll on the ledge like that. It's a very silly animation. Wow. That was like a multi-faceted ambush. I'm gonna just shoot that. I can only shoot it once, but it's not gonna heal. At least all these traps are just poison dart traps. It looks like I have to jump to get over there. She's got a weapon. Jumping in this game is not the easiest. And also, we might clank against the wall. There's also a disruption crystal. There's a disruption crystal. I can't help but notice I'm being disrupted. Are we safe here? We're safe here. We're almost at the end. I think one dude fell from above or something, climbed up, and then didn't realize we're here. This lady definitely does. Just try to get his attention. It did work. He tried to run off the edge, as they do. Not the safest spots for an engagement, but okay. Now we go and disrupt this crystal, because I'm sick of it, and then I can go get that item. I felt like it's safer just to do it this way. I do have to jump again, but at least it's not a perilous pit. A perilous proposal. Cluster grenade. Womp womp. No traps? The water is strange. I'm not sure when it started, but my tears and blood have also turned blue. I have seen the revelation of the blue butterfly. I never know if it's a revelation or relevation, you know? Because those are two different words. They have asked me to free them from this prison of time. Wait, there's butterflies up ahead, right? The fairy is far, the fairy is crying. The hands on the clock have gone round and round to find the boy's fortune. Can't help but notice there's a big boy right there. Can't help but notice he's noticed me. Oh god, it's one of these guys. He just flattened me! Oh, he's got the shield! Ooh, tugging at my collar. Ooh. You got no tea? My guy, get some tea. Tea's pretty good. Oh. Can you make us all tea? I can. I do have a bit of, people have come to me for tea. It's pretty good. Okay, this... I need the tea because otherwise I'm gonna like tilt myself into infinity. Send some to the UK, Josh. I feel like sending tea from Canada to the UK kind of feels a bit backwards to me. It's very funny. Oh no! Oh no! I'm decayed! Oh no! Oh no! Alright, well. +1. Oh, I like that. I like that. Send some to the UK. This one's like a peach ginger, and I think it also has like a hint of dandelion, which is weird. But then I added honey as my sweetener. And also because it's good for the throat. Oh my, oh my, oh my, I'm stuck, chat. Rip. Hello, Adam. I'll be honest, I'm not really loyal to any one brand yet. Had tea for the first time in your life last week. Fake fan. Nah, like, just like coffee's not for everyone. I don't think tea's for everyone. But I do think, like, there's something to be said about the ritual of having a heated beverage, especially if it's caffeine, because then it really actually does have a tangible effect on your mind. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to jump down here. I don't know if this is the safest of ideas. It kind of is. But they're also, like, for sure, tangible benefits to tea. Your favorite tea is energy drinks? You know what? I feel that too, because my caffeine addiction definitely started with energy drinks. And I drink them still pretty regularly as is. PG Tips tea. I don't know if we have that in Canada. Canada has, like, weird brands in that we have a lot of, like, UK imports, but we also obviously have the huge American influence, although I guess a little less so now with all these friggin' tariffs. I really don't like this nerd. That's what he killed me with last time. But yeah, we have, like, all the generic brands. Do they make Monster tea? There's... Yeah, Brack, yeah, do you not know? There's... Are you being silly? Because there's also, like, Monster, like, mochas and stuff like that, too. Yeah, quartz! You think this thing's chasing me? You think I get anything from killing this guy? I got 2 heals immediately. Yeah, and I'm aware. You're straight edge except for your soda. But soda, I think it can also accomplish a similar idea, but much less of an extreme for sure. There's very little caffeine, if at all, in most soda. I don't want to fight this guy. I kind of hate this nerd, and I don't see a reason to fight him. I just looted all this stuff. But yeah, there's also like a green tea monster, which is actually pretty good, if you ask me. But I try not to drink energy drinks too much. Liquid cheese, that's true. You're more of like a... less of an energy drink connoisseur and more of a food crime connoisseur. That's right. Twitch.tv/BrackTheMan for all your mac and cheese, craft dinner, KD needs. I can't help but notice I'm dying versus this thing. What else is in here? I leave the butterflies writing here. Remember, you are human. Now it's time to get out of the stream. Well then. Yeah, there's definitely some sodas with caffeine too. I mean, we got the stuff. I've had balls. I don't think I've had Jolt soda. I think Jolt might not even be in Canada, but we've definitely had balls. I think we still do if you go to the right place. If you know where to look, if you were to know where to look, you can find some balls in Canada. But it's definitely not something you find everywhere else. I'm just gonna leave. Let's go back to the hotel because we got some quartz. PG Tips is the best. It's a brand in UK because it's used by all like the big companies, McDonald's, whatever. Makes sense. McDonald's here also has tea, but I've never really tried it. I don't usually go to chain restaurants for tea. I'm gonna turn you off immediately. Am I heavy? No. But I do go to chain restaurants for coffee. Usually how it goes. If I'm getting like breakfast or something. Don't like that this chair is all the way up here. I wish it was like the DLC. We got 2 quartz. Finally gonna get our 4th Fable. That's pretty sick. You only drink coffee at this time of the year? That's interesting. Is it? Wait, are you a pumpkin spice latte girly? No shame in that. Attack of the Fatal. Effect duration, stagger attack from behind. Let's just do the fatal attack. Yes! That's funny. Increase pulse cells. That's probably it, right? Lower damage while dodging. Enhance guard, regain, recovery. Yeah, no. I mean, well, we're also pass it off here. Enhance special resistance. Raffle. You don't see Raffle too often. Shouts to the Rafflers out there. Enhance guard, regain, recovery. Lower damage while dodging. Let's do the pulse cells, I think. We can even just do these pulse cells. Hey, that's fair. If you pumpkin, shout out to the pumpkin spicers too, because I also can appreciate that, but I'm not generally seeking it out too often. But if someone's like pumpkin spice with like some ice, or not pumpkin spice, pumpkin pie with some ice cream, I'm like, I'm down always. Hell, even some cooked pumpkin seeds, I love that. At this time of year for sure. And in Canada, we also have like apple cider and whatnot a lot out at this time of the year. I guess I'm fighting this lady again. That's unfortunate for me. Go back to the grinder. Yeah, that's fair. Pumpkin is unique, for sure. There's not much else other like it, I guess, except for some other gourds, but even then, they're you know, not really like pumpkin. The hell? What are you doing here? Why do you turn around? Buffalo wings with pumpkin in the sauce. I would try that for sure. I would be super down. I love unique like wings sauces for sure. Okay, that's the double swings. I didn't need to heal there. Just panic healing, throwing away that 9th heal I got for free. Okay. Time to get murdered again. Oh. Just need to slow down the fight a bit more. Mentally. Act like you've been there. 1099. Mark, do you know what you're doing alongside a stream? I mean, you said PSO earlier. Are you grinding out more long quests? Yeah, no, you're playing Sunshine? You sicko, what the heck? Did you really want to see that tropical shirt? The sunglasses and the tropical shirt? I'm very intrigued by that sauce because, like, I kind of figured it'd be like a subtle kick. Because pumpkin can be overbearing, for sure. And if you don't like it, you don't like it, but... Damn it, I dodged too much. I was in the spot to heal and then I just kept dodging. Getting into the pumpkin kick, talking too much about pumpkin. But yeah, I would try that for sure. Shoutouts to the gourds. Again though, Brack, you brought it up. Why are you playing Sunshine? Should I call someone? Do you need help? You know you 100% of the game, right? Are you doing it on all save files? Wait, he's speedrunning? He's learning speedrun tech? He's 20 shines in? What the hell is going on with this guy? Oh no. It kind of sucks that when you stagger her, she backs up. See that attack there? She's got like a 2 swipe into backstep, but I think she can also extend that combo and not do the backstep if she doesn't want to. We all make mistakes. Yes, sir. Around this time of year, I definitely am big into soups. Get that soupage going. I'm more of like a hearty stew kind of dude. But I can appreciate a good soup too. Good soup. Soup and chili. Oh my god. Yeah, I basically always have some chili going, and then when I run out is when I'm like, okay, time to make some more chili. Because I keep some in the freezer. So I can throw that on KD or hot dogs or whatever. I'll probably next week I should do another batch of chili. I think I might be able to make a pot tomorrow, but I don't know how much beans I have. How much of a variety of beans. I think I basically have everything else. Not that that's like a big ask. I really could just go to the corner store, but I'm pressing buttons. Need to lock the heck in, brother. This is red. Beautiful. We're in there. She's not going to be on fire. She is. Red. She hasn't gone for the grab in a second. Damn it. That lazy swipe upsets me. Your wife's a baker making homemade bread every Sunday. That's pretty sick. I do... When I was living with my aunt before I moved here, she was big into baking. And then I was living with her during the pandemic, so she was definitely one of those people who were buying flour as the panic was like, oh no, what if we run out of flour? Lots of fresh buns and whatnot. Baked goods are fun, but I don't think I have the patience for that. Yeah, I'm better with the cooking, but even then, let's not say good. I think I can do a good breakfast. And actually, you know what? A good salmon, but the air fryer does a lot of work on that part. I do make some nice sauces for it though. I am pressing many buttons, it worked. People say you're a fantastic cook. It's really nice to hear, for sure. Which is like half the reason I cook for other people. And not even that, I can't say that, because I'm not out here like chasing compliments. That's a pretty good fight. But like, knowing, even if they don't say anything, that it was a pretty good meal, that it was satisfying, it feels good. Baking is definitely way more difficult, I would say. Baking is a science. Cooking is like an art. Cooking, you can make mistakes and turn it out still great, amazing even. But then if you do that in baking, you have the wrong pastry if you have anything good at all. I wasn't gonna call you out on it, but you didn't put a cap or anything, so... I also do that in your chat too, though. Like, I say these statements and I don't signify that they're sarcastic in the slightest. That's because I've grown up in a sarcastic household, family. I was molded in it, so my sarcasm is thick. Just like me, baby. I do think Kappa is fine if you're not being an idiot. Like, if, okay, you know what? If you're acknowledging you're being an idiot, I guess. But I recognize the stigma against Kappa, and it's definitely not in vogue. I saw the Northern Lion librarian put out like a clip from like way back when. They're playing like Hand Simulator, I think that was the game. And then in chat, it was everyone with like kappas and other emotes, and then YouTube comments were like calling it out, like that's how you know this is an aged clip. It was just the emotes people were using. I had a feeling she was close to the white bar, but not close enough. Oh my. Used to do sarcastic lies. I do think there's... If it is not harmful, and specifically to people you don't know, little white lies can be fun. But it's specifically, you know, you can't be doing anything stupid with it. But if someone, you know... If you're trying to... I don't even know an example, but there was one a few months ago that made me think about it. It is funnier to people you know, but like I feel like afterwards you kind of have to tell them. I don't know. We don't have to get into it, the specifics. But there's something to be said about that. We're playing Lies of P, of course. Lying is your source of humanity. Okay, I was really hoping that stagger was happening there, otherwise it would have been bad time. Okay, it seems like that double cross slash lunge she does follows up with the dagger on the right hand, or her left hand. Guaranteed. That's the lazy swipe combo. I hate seeing that combo, man. It just punishes me. You still have a W emote? I never really know about those emotes. I just know, like, you know, I guess the ones that broke through. I guess W is in for sure. It is fun to have some nonsense emotes. Like I said, I need to solidify my amorphous brand a little bit. Dude, that combo. I need to just back up. Yeah, the specific like emotes that ended with a singular letter. I never really sussed them all out. Stream with a Kappa emote that took his face and put the Kappa face over like a mask. I can see that. Like, there's something weird about the Kappa emote, which is why it deserves to be an emote. Just this subtle, stupid expression. The old shit-eating grin, you know? Oh my god. That combo, I just need to back up and then tank the red hit. And by tank, I mean parry it. But, like, it's recognizing when she starts going into that combo. And it sucks because it seems like she can do the lazy swipe into it. Like she's got some Build-A-Bear combos going on here. Stop dying. Thank you, Josh. Shout out to Josh. I appreciate it. I'm gonna be stuck here a little bit. I wouldn't honestly. I'm gonna be here for another 45 minutes or so. I wouldn't be surprised if I don't see this boss killed. But I will say, she isn't gonna get much more complicated other than phase 2. We've seen phase 2 a few times, but not recently. You're right. I should stop dying. I didn't consider that. Oh my god. Keep dying. 45 minutes is the optimism. Yeah, I'm gonna crash out in 10. What if I level up just a tiny bit? I like how I have 1 soul in the top right. 1 ergo. That's not fun to say. Like 1 soul, it's weird, but like, sure. 1 ergo. You want to know how to win. I'm listening. That's what chat's for, right? Step 1, don't die. Okay, she punished me. That's the stab. Follow up. That combo is crazy. She like does spinning double slashes. Her brain is just in a jar. Like you see her blue brain. It's a fun boss, but I don't like it. I mean, like, it's not even really that fun of a boss design. I definitely don't want to be here too long, but I think we're going to be here a little bit faux show, unfortunately. Step 2, win. Step 3, question mark? Step 4, profit. Alright, act like you've been here. Go for R1s. Back up if you need to. That's the grab. Alright, early collapse. I wasn't sure what combo that was. She wasn't even looking at me! She got double murder psycho stabs. Step 3, die. Step 4, crash out. That's what you're all here for. You're here for the crash out. I see. I like to keep a pretty good mood. You don't even know where the last boss literally took me like 4 or 5 streams of me streaming like 3 hours. I don't want to get ahead of myself. I don't think that's going to be the case for this boss. But this boss is going to be annoying as hell for sure because she kills you fast. She's got many attacks with many hits in the combos. And then phase 2 is also insane. Man, she got wide arcs. Are you kidding me? And because she's fast, it's really hard to find your time to heal. Drink tea. When he's right, he's right. Can't argue with that logic. At least, again, the run back's not that bad. I don't like ladders, but whatever. And then we'll think of it like this way, like the next boss will be even easier. Copium. I think it might actually be, we'll see. That's the grab. If I can parry that full combo, it's kind of nuts. Damn, man. Like, I'm gonna get into it with some fighting game terminology, we'll say. Some fighting game jargon. That dash attack that she has, it feels like it's like a 40 frame startup, if that, and then she's in your face already executing it, and you have to just react to it. Maybe it's a bit slower than that, but I think there's a world if I locked in, I first try the Corrupted Parade Master. I think given a lot of what I've gone through, there is definitely that, but it's a lot of like having to lock in, like Josh is saying, I have to drink tea, I have to find my moment of zen and not distract myself with some nonsense, or again, distract myself with the proper amount of nonsense. It'd been funny if that guy was chasing me. But yeah, Corrupted Parade Master I'm not too concerned with, but again, that's how you get yourself into trouble with overconfidence. Okay. I think I might have unlocked a piece there. Not there, though. I can't tell if that's the same timing as the other red attack. It might be. If she does like a cross-handed swing with her big cleaver, it's the double slashes. Every other boss in this run will suck. Yep. Yep, that's very true. Every other boss is going to take multiple streams, I feel like. I've acknowledged that. That is probably the case. Laxasia scares me. Simon is probably going to be some BS because he can disrupt you. The last boss is a wild card. Like 7 left. Oh my god, speaking of disruption BS. Alright, well. She scuttled! Okay, so when she shouts, she removes her white bar. Which is bad news. Also, I did break her weapon already. I think they don't expect you to parry this boss. Because she does such an onslaught. Oh my god, lady, please! I'm saving the Fable. That is a different red attack. It's subtly different. I think it's pretty similar, but not exactly the same. This is huge. I should have just parried that. Should have just parried that. The T power will make you win. Hey, we saw phase 2. That was very good. And we have to save Fable Bar for phase 2 because that actually was huge. Even if we didn't get the crumple there, we did significant damage to the clone. That's gonna be the pressure point. Once we solve that, she has no new attacks. Lies of T. Like, there's nothing new past that phase 2. I think she might be able to summon a clone again if you give her enough space, but I don't intend on giving her enough space. She doesn't back up too often. I'm gonna drink the tea again. That said, that's the last of the tea. I gotta take another break and have some more tea. Alright, big early damage on the first stagger is good. And fire. Damn it, I was... Sometimes when they get set on fire, it's hard to read their animations. I don't blame that, but really I should just be blaming myself. Fill the kettle of tea. I'm not totally against it, but I don't think I'm going to be streaming too much longer today. I will be streaming again tomorrow, and I think probably in the same time slot. I do think in the afternoon kind of works the best for me. It's like 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern time. It's almost 6 p.m. now. Rather, it's like 5:30. Damn it. That's the double slashes. Come on. This is rough. Okay. Phyllis Stanley with tea. I like your line of thinking. What's the grab? Damn. Remember the tea tomorrow. Yeah, no. It's pretty staple to my streams at this point. It helps me. Even if it's a... What do they call that? Psychosomatic? That's not the words I'm looking for, but I think it actually accomplishes the same thing. Placebo! Or no progress. But yeah, even if it's a placebo, like I do feel a little calmer having tea. Because sometimes I feel my blood boiling versus bosses. I don't feel that right now, I'll say. You can just sidestep the grab, which is actually beautiful. Okay. Good collapse. It does suck that when you stagger her, she steps back every time. You cannot follow up unless you like really commit with the charge R2, and even then that doesn't feel safe. Like, we're guaranteed at all. Stream all night with tea. The longest stream I've done was like 6 hours, or was it? Yeah, it was like 6 hours, right? That sounds right. And tea definitely was required there. I'm not sure how much stamina I would have for like an extended stream. I do think I am more capable of it now these days than I ever was before, for sure. But it's a big time committal, unfortunately, as much as I would love to. Nelson does those long... Oh my god, that's the grab. GG. Does those long streams. I'm alive. Pretty regularly, and I don't know how he does it, considering he works. No. She's on fire. It's pretty good. She's cloning. Oh, this is gonna be tough, man. I didn't have the Fable ready there, so that means that the Fable is not guaranteed. I do enough damage that she's gonna get to phase 2, and I'm not always gonna have the Fable. Stream Fortnite with Nelson? Definitely, I want to. But at the same time, I want to kind of... I'm trying to get back into the swing of things with this stream, is kind of the thing. Because if I can force myself to do this regularly, then I can definitely do more, like, collab stuff. I want to do collabs for sure. And Nelson is a prime target. Absolutely. Actually, I have to reach out to Nelson for IRL reasons. So I'll definitely be talking to him soon anyway. Okay, it was a little scary. I did do like a stream with him pretty early on when he was, you know, a couple hundred subscribers, if that. But I don't think I was streaming, but I was like there for most of it, if not all. She's gonna do the split soon. She's on fire. And yeah, I'm definitely down for Nelson being on the channel, unquestionably. This is scary. I got so greedy with that. If I got away with that, like, if I should have just confirmed a parry and then tried that, and I probably would have been so much safer. It does seem like one of them wants to hang back a little bit if you immediately target the other. This is going to take me a bit longer than anticipated, though. I wasn't sure when I committed to the idea of playing this at level 1 how long of a commitment it would be. That sucks, man. I tried to go for the stagger on the charge R2, but I staggered her by parrying. So then when I did the charge R2 react upon parry, she just punished me because all of her attacks are way too fast. Don't worry, I'm halfway there. Yeah, halfway there in the death count. I didn't even acknowledge the double 11 numbers. Yeah, Nelson mentioned that he put it into the Discord, and I appreciate it for sure. And I also mentioned to him, though, like, I wouldn't say this is a particularly special stream. If I had like a big stream, I would definitely promote in the channel for sure, but as it is, I'm just kind of chilling. But Nelson's definitely one of the inspirations for me to be streaming, which is fun to say, considering he's my a 50-year-old uncle. Damn it. Okay, we're live. The old funk. Just doing the thing. Damn it. We're getting there. Halfway there. Living on a prayer. So, hey, we took out the clone, which is a new PB, we'll say. And again, I'm going to say this. I don't think anything new comes out of this fight. So if I can take out the clone again, we just have to lock in, act like you've been there, and the fight is rinse and repeat. Do what you did in phase 1, but better. I kind of do like trying to get the fire early. I don't know if this is necessary or hurtful in the end, but forcing the phase 2 seems to be good. That sucked, man. I need to stop trying to parry, or stop trying to punish the staggers. When she gets knocked back, it is not the time to go in. It's time to lock in and see what she does next, because going for the charge R2 is a mistake every time, unfortunately. As much as I'm trying to get away with it, that early stagger that you can do by parrying alone is a bit of a blessing and a curse. Really, I should just be trying to go for like just parry combos, you know what I mean? Lock in, press L1, don't press R2 ever unless her white bar works, or if she does this attack. That's the one situation. It's just her attacks are too fast. So I'm trying to punish anything, and you're lucky if you can get away with anything. But you see how fast her white bar was there? Like, this is the epitome of like the glass cannon fight. She's gonna kill me fast, but I can kill her in like 2 minutes probably. Which is gonna be unlike every other boss in this game, I think. I think even the next boss, even if he's going to be quote-unquote easy, he's going to have a lot of HP. Trying to think, do I want corrosive or shock versus the next boss? Should I try shock versus this lady? She does seem to collapse pretty easy. The fire is working out though. Damn it. Unfortunately, I do go through a lot of heals just trying to hang out with her here. And we lost our fire. She doesn't do that attack very often. A little luck. A little skill. She's gonna get up and do the thing. I missed. I hit her at least. Wow, I just got owned by the clone. That was very bad. She just walked away. She walked away slowly and let the clone kill me. Sheesh, it's because I ran out of tea. That's what it is. It's all downhill from here, folks. I'm actually having more fun with this boss than I thought I would. I thought this would be a terrible experience, but kind of teasing out these combos is proving to be a nice challenge, I guess. Maybe I'm sick in the head like this lady. Damn it, man. Okay, well, it makes sense that she has some way to offset how quick it is to fill up her stagger bar. Yeah, she immediately tries to backstep into the shout if she has a white bar. That's good intel. Huge parries there. That feels like a new combo. This is it again. It's like a 4-hit. Thankfully, you get a good dash on this. She's gonna get up and do the thing. We have our Fable. She's also in the corner. This is pretty sick. Damn it. Okay. A little aggressive, a little greedy. New PB. Down on the ground, on your knees. Don't even need the fatal. Get out of here. Open that door. Don't even need the tea. Disgusting. That was a great fight. Woo! It's nice. Victor cannot be completed. May she become the owner of the truly complete elixir. I guess it's this lady. Her unnamedness. Hey, we did it. Oh, man. Just had to lock in a little. But it was that fight was a little longer because I was on the back step for a lot of it. Oh yeah, I forgot about this part. We actually can't go back now.
The hotel is under attack.
I guess we could use this thing.
In danger. Head to the hotel and hurry.
Wait, what if we use that right now?
Communication through airco. An interesting parlor trick.
Shut up, Simon.
Performance, Papa Chipasa. But your lies will be useless in the new world. The world of truth. But you are worth studying in the meantime.
She didn't have
What could it be?
a stargazer
Come on, pal. No time to lose.
after killing the boss. You know what I mean? Like, if I don't hit this stargazer right here, if I use the homeward bone and I go back to the last stargazer I used, that elevator's broken. Can I soft lock myself? I can't go back in that elevator, you know what I mean? I almost want to try it. Surely they thought of that, right? Should I try it? Because I can't go back up this way. Are you trying to soft lock yourself? I mean, I'm curious. Yes, the answer is yes. I guess I am trying to soft lock. If I soft lock myself, that would be so funny. Wait, can I clone the save? Is that a thing in this game? Probably not, right? I shouldn't risk it. If I ever play this game again, I'll keep it in mind. It would be so funny to soft lock myself. It has to be bugged, like patched, because but it's like so distinct of like a weird thing to do that you have to like know the game to even attempt it. You wouldn't want to any other way. I'm gonna run past all this. Cause I got a phone to answer. Just making sure this guy's gonna chase me or not.
Another fine day. The king thinks this riddle might be quite a poser. This one should be easy. You've seen enough of it. This blue flower has many ways to take root. But only on man does it ever bear fruit.
A bruise.
Correct. A metaphor. Now then, another time. Till we meet again.
Not a fan of this. Yo, it almost killed me. I staggered it and then it did like a or an attack animation. It almost killed me again. Ring ring, it's murder Jesus. That's quite the attack there you got. Not a fan of how that just went down. We're definitely gonna keep streaming until we get to the next boss, which theoretically is just around the corner, actually. But I gotta go, you know, there's a thing over here. I don't remember what the thing is. What? Well, I'm just dead. Die into a scrub like that? Oh my gosh. This is the guy who killed me. I like how there's that, like a rush to go save the hotel. A more pertinent mission, and here I am, playing with butterflies. This isn't even all that helpful. I guess it ticks down my disruption. I tried to parry that. It did not work. I tried to heal and I was on the friggin' grindstone. God damn it. Shaking my dang head. Gotta admit, I'm less thrilled about doing this. I don't want to do this anymore. And this heartbeat environmental ambiance and the music is not adding to my enjoyment. In fact, I would say it's the opposite. Same with these disruption crystals, not a big fan, in fact. The butterfly who taunts me, just a bad time. I'm gonna dodge the attack this time? No, apparently it attacks behind him too. That's crazy. It's funny how simple some of these fights can be if you just do the... I'm just gonna run away. If you have the right setup. Are you excited for fighting the trio again? I mean, honestly, that fight did not go so bad, the quadruple fight, so... They are gonna be tougher, I'm sure. But if they have a very similar moveset, I feel like I downloaded a lot of the moveset. I'm gonna fucking die here. Sorry, I didn't mean to swear, but I just realized what I was doing to myself. I'm doing it again! I thought that was enough! I'm so friggin' stupid! What is wrong with me? You see how fast that ticks? You see how fast that ticks? Oh my god. I'm not excited to do that again. I don't want to go back there.
Oh no. Hey, so there's something horrible in front of the hotel. It might be worse than what we saw at the cathedral. Alright.
Like a lobster slowly boiling. Usually isn't it a frog? I guess lobsters boil too. They scream. But also, I'm a crab, okay? I'll have you know. I am slowly losing my mind a little bit. There was no reason for that death. I like how I brought up the idea of doing a death count in Silksong because One of the reasons being that maybe I'll be a bit more mindful about what I'm doing. And that quickly, very quickly goes out the window. I don't want to fight this guy again. He's just walking away. He just made it to Noki Bay. Gotta say, when I was a kid, I did not remember it being that annoying of a level, and then not even counting the blue coins, but just the way the level is designed is actually very, very rude. That's very bad. Sorry, I'm taking off. I'm getting real sick of these heartbeats in the background, I'll say. That man's just carrying a sharp pipe. Me too, buddy. Me too. Now, what do you suppose he meant by that? That was so stupid. I tried to kill the butterfly. It taunted up my Fable art. That was a little ridiculous, but I'm glad it worked out in my favor. Not that time. God damn it, man! And because this is not a real boss, I'm giving it no respect. I'm just doing stupid things repeatedly. At least I'm solving the run back a little bit. Wish I could kill this friggin' butterfly. I'm real sick of seeing it. What? I thought it would dodge that for sure, but apparently it's got decent tracking up close. I guess that kind of makes some sense. Oh no, it's doing the thing! God damn it! Why? It's been so long since I fucking staggered it that I forgot that it does the thing. I'm losing my mind. I did not expect this to be the thing that tilts me in this stream. I saw the Walker of Illusions, or like whatever, in the back of my mind when I started up the stream today. And I'm like, oh, that's going to be an issue. And here we are. Where I had a decently good mood for most of that fight, and now I'm just like losing my marbles. my marbles that I never had. The bag is gone. There's a huge seam in it. I've done it. Alright, I solved the equation. It's dead. Now let's not die to some damn crystals. I need to talk to a crystal mommy. She'll know how to set me straight. I can't believe this thing killed me. I'm so upset. What is this? A half moonstone. The Atone's hunting apparel. That's what this is for. Huh. Alright, well I got her close. You know, we're gonna talk about some world design here before I go. The Isle of Alchemists is supposed to be hard to see, hard to find, hard to know, like it's lost in the mists, and you only can get there via submarine. Why the fuck can I see it right now? That's what that is it not? It's bringing in all the ergo in the atmosphere. It's being absorbed in Simon's throne room, whatever the hell it is. I'm pretty sure there's distinct lore about how the Eye of Alchemist is supposed to be hard to find. And really it's just a quick jaunt away from Krat. I guess they could say, if I want to turn on my Dungeons and Dragons brain, I could argue that the alchemists have developed a science where they can cause fog in the area so no one can know it's there. Although we're gonna pretend that that means the ships have to ignore it or whatever too. Because there is like an island like that in my D&D campaign, but it's not some sort of alchemical force. Alchemical? Every time I say it I feel weird. Alchemical. There we go. But yeah, I find that funny. I was wondering if you'd see the merchant corpse or something. Corpse merchant. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Because we're so confident that I'm gonna one-shot this boss, I'm going to give it one attempt on this stream. Because I really have to go to the bathroom. So that's gonna kick me into overdrive. It's gonna encourage me to be a badass. And I'm gonna one-shot this guy. But it also means I'm gonna have to swap to the shock. I don't know what this does in phase 2. But I'm gonna try to save it for phase 2, because that's how confident I am. Who's with me? I'm gonna turn on the Puppet Destroyer Amulet as well. Give myself the best chances. One attempt versus the corrupted Parade Master. Here we go. You know, he's a lot uglier than I recall. Dang. Hey! That wasn't too bad. There's definitely just a little bit of having to learn. It's not the simple moveset that I thought it was going to be. there's definitely some easy attacks. To the point where even if I take a break right now, I'm confident that I can kill that boss pretty successfully. Maybe I want fire on anyway. That said, we're not going to do that today because I really have to go to the bathroom. The tea ran through me, evidently. Do I know anyone streaming? Yes and no. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go. I gotta go. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, folks. Yes, I agree. Nice progress today. And I'll see you tomorrow in the afternoon, probably. All right. Have a good one. Bye.